Welcome to a Fallout 76 episode. Today's June 11th, 2020, and a new Inside the Vault was released today. Following feedback and bug reports from players in the private test server only on PC so far, we're making adjustments to some of the plans for Update 20. Update 20 is supposed to come before the end of the month. We've also got details for you on a new Purveyor Mystery Pick event that starts today. So, feature adjustments. A couple of weeks ago, we reopened the private test server so that all Bethesda.net PC players could try out new features coming with Update 20, like legendary perks, public teams, and a new event, A Colossal Problem. Since then, we've been happy to see the community share so many thoughts about these additions. We're going to keep working on A Colossal Problem and legendary perks in order to respond to your feedback and make improvements. And they're now aiming to launch them in a patch after Update 20, and the timing will depend on the depth of changes and the time it takes to make them. So this is not an error on Bethesda's part. They are answering all of the feedback and improvements that people in the private test servers have said that both of these two things, the Colossal Problem event and the legendary perk system, are in need of changes. We've been actively reading through all of the legendary perks feedback the community has shared with us so far, and we agree that there are areas we can improve. We've decided to shift this feature so we have more time to review the legendary perk system, make changes, perform testing, and ask you for additional feedback in a future iteration of the private test server. As a preview, some of the improvements we're currently working on will allow you to swap legendary perks in and out at any time in exchange for a few perk coins, as well as save your legendary perk selections even if you haven't filled all of your available slots. We're also looking into creating new legendary perks and changing some existing ones based on community discussions. And as I mentioned above, they're also planning to move the Colossal Problem to a future patch. And even though the event is working well and feedback from the private test server players has been mostly positive, this will give them more time to perform additional internal testing, make performance improvements, and so on. The public team system is an addition that we're excited to bring to the game, and we're happy to let you know that it is still on track for Update 20. Public teams are going to make it easier than ever to group up with other players and get a bonus depending on your team's current in-game goals. If you haven't had a chance to check out the public teams and private test servers, don't worry, we're going to share an in-depth preview of that system with you in the coming weeks. Additionally, they're planning on implementing the 76 seasons in Update 20, and it's set to begin for everyone on Patch Day. We took a detailed look at the season system in May, and we're going to dive deeper into Season 1 itself a little later this month. Keep an eye on Fallout.com for those details, because we'll also reveal many more of the rewards that will be up for grabs. Thanks you so much for everyone in the private test servers that you shared with us about Update 20 so far. It is largely due to your feedback that we've decided to make adjustments to legendary perks and A Colossal Problem. We know everyone is excited for these features, and while delays are not ideal, we want to make sure our implementation of these things that match the excitement that's been going on. We're also looking into releasing upcoming patches earlier in the private test server going forward to allow more feedback and iteration. If you own a PC copy of Fallout 76, you can still try out those things. Legendary perks are disabled in the private test server at the moment, but they will be bringing them back online in the future. And also today, the Purveyor is having one of her mystery pick events. It starts today at 12 noon Eastern and ends on Monday, June 15th, also at 12 noon Eastern. Thanks so very much for watching, and see you out in the world.